Question number 8. For the matrix A, verify that A plus A dash is Q symmetric. So first A plus A dash kandupidikanum. Okay. So what is my A dash first? A transpose is going to be 1, 6, 5, 7. So இப்போ A plus A dash என்னது? It is going to be 1, 5, 6, 7 plus 1, 6, 5, 7. So when I add these two, I'm going to have 1 plus 1, 2, 6 plus 5, 11, 6 plus 5, 11, 7 plus 7, 14. So when I do A plus A transpose, the whole transpose, I'm going to have, either transpose panna enna kadaikum, the first row becomes the first column. So 2, 11, second row becomes the second column. So 11, 14. I see that this is equal to A plus A transpose. So I have A plus A transpose, or the whole transpose is going to be A plus A transpose. So this is basically B transpose equals B mari. So rendume equal ah irundaduna, we say that this is going to be symmetric. But second subsection, A minus A dash is Q symmetric. So A minus A dash kandupidikalama. So I have A minus A dash is going to be, first I have 1, 5, 6, 7 minus 1, 6, 5, 7. So when I subtract, I have 1 minus 1, 0, 5 minus 6 minus 1, 6 minus 5, 1, 7 minus 7, 0. So this, when I take that whole transpose, A minus A dash, the whole transpose is going to be, first row becomes the first column. So 0 minus 1, second row becomes the second column. So 1, 0. When I take the minus 1 outside, I have 0, minus 1, 1, 0. So this is nothing but minus 1 times A minus A transpose. So this is going to be minus of A minus A transpose. So if the final answer A minus A transpose is going to be minus of A minus A transpose. So இங்க transpose இருக்கு. So this is basically C transpose equals minus C. So from this we say that this is going to be skew symmetric. Okay? புரிஞ்சுதா? Basically subtraction is going to be skew symmetric and addition is going to be symmetric. Okay? இதை prove பண்ணியாச்சு. Please copy. Question number 9. Find half A plus A dash and half A minus A dash. Okay, very simple. So what is my A transpose? I'll first find A plus A dash. So this is going to be 0 A B minus A 0 C minus B minus C 0. This is A plus A transpose. So first row becomes the first column. So 0 A B. Second row becomes the second column. Minus A 0 C and third row becomes the third column. So minus B minus C 0. Okay. இது ரெண்டுத்தையும் add பண்ணா என்ன கிடைக்கும்? I have 0, A minus A 0, B minus B 0, minus A plus A 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 and 0. So A plus A dash is going to be 0. So obviously half times A plus A dash is also going to be a 0 matrix. Okay. So half A plus A dash கண்டுபிடிச்சாச்சு. இப்போ A minus A dash. So A minus A dash is going to be, let me write it again, 0 minus A minus B, A 0 minus C, B, C, 0. இது A. Minus A transpose இங்க தான் கண்டுபிடிச்சிருக்கோம். So I have 0, A, B, minus A, 0, C, minus B, minus C, 0. இப்போ subtraction na sign மாறும். Okay, please be careful. 0 minus 0, 0. A minus of minus A. So 2A, B minus of minus B, 2B, minus A, minus 2A, 0, C plus C, which is 2C, minus B, minus 2B, minus C, minus 2C, 0 and 0. Okay, so this is going to be A minus A dash. இப்போ half times A minus A dash, now I have to divide the whole matrix by half. So I have 0 A B minus A 0 C minus B minus C 0. Okay. So this is equal to A itself. ஏன்னா symmetric matrix இந்த இடத்துல 0 வந்துருச்சு. So obviously this is going to be the A matrix. So நமக்கு என்ன தெரியும்? You know that A can be represented as half times A plus A dash plus half times A minus A dash. இல்லையா? Okay. Please copy. Question number 10. Express the following matrices as sum of symmetric and skew symmetric. அப்படின்னா அர்த்தம் A can be represented as half times A plus A dash plus half times A minus A dash. இதில் என்ன தெரியும்? This is going to be your symmetric matrix and this is going to be your skew symmetric matrix. Okay. So first A plus A dash கண்டுபிடிக்கலாமா? So I have A plus A dash is going to be A என்ன? 3, 5, 1, minus 1 plus A dash is going to be the first row becomes the first column. So 3, 5, 1, minus 1. Second row becomes the second column. When I add this, I'm going to have 3 plus 3, 6, 5 plus 1, 6, 1 plus 5, 6, minus 1 is minus 2. So, idhula half add panna. So, this is going to be half times A plus A dash. Idhala divide panna. When I take a half, I can divide by half. So, 6 by 2, 3, 3, 3 and minus 1. So half times A plus A dash kandupidichachu. Now half times A minus A dash. So half times A minus A dash is going to be half times matrix A and it is going to be 3, 5, 1, minus 1 minus 3, 1, 5, minus 1. So this is going to be half times 3 minus 3 is going to be 0, 5 minus 1, 4, 1 minus 5 minus 4, minus 1 plus 1, 0. Okay. So this, when I multiply the 2 inside, 1 by 2 inside, I'll have 0, 2, minus 2, 0. So this A can be represented as two matrices, which is going to be 3, 3, 3, minus 1 plus 0, 2, minus 2, 0. So this is going to be your symmetric matrix. Check panni kuda parunga. And this is going to be your skew symmetric matrix. Okay. Please copy. Now, second subsection. Again, I have to do A plus A dash. So this is going to be A and 6 minus 2, 2, minus 2, 3, minus 1, 2, minus 1, 3. This is A. If A transpose is going to be the first row becomes the first column. So 6 minus 2, 2, minus 2, 3, minus 1, 2, minus 1, 3. Okay. Now, half times A plus A dash is going to be half times, let me add these two. Add panna 6 plus 6, 12, minus 2, minus 2, minus 4, 2 plus 2 is 4, minus 2 is going to be minus 4, 3 plus 3 is 6, minus 1, 2, 2 plus 2, 4, minus 1, minus 2, 3 plus 3, 6. When I divide by 2, I'm going to have 6, minus 2, 2, minus 2, 3, minus 1, 2, minus 1, 3. Okay, this is half A plus A dash. Okay, next A minus A dash. So this is going to be 6 minus 2, 2, minus 2, 3, minus 1, 2, minus 1, 3, minus, I see that it is the same matrix. Minus 3, minus 1, 2, minus 1, 3. I see that A and A transpose are very, very equal. So I see that A equals A transpose. Appa kandipa idu rendathaiyum subtract panna, I'm going to get a 0 matrix. Okay. So my final answer is going to be A can be represented as sum of the symmetric and skew symmetric. Inga symmetric enna vandhathu, the matrix itself. So I'm going to have 6 minus 2, 2, minus 2, 3, minus 1, 2, minus 1, 3, plus skew symmetric matrix is going to be the 0 matrix. Okay. So in that this is going to be the symmetric matrix and this is going to be the skew symmetric matrix. Okay. Please copy. Subsection 3. So இதுவும் அதே மாதிரி தான் இருக்க போகுது. So let me do A plus A transpose. So this is going to be 3 minus 2 minus 4, 3 minus 2 minus 5, minus 1, 1, 2. This is A plus A transpose. The first row becomes the first column. 3, 3 minus 1, minus 2, minus 2, 1, minus 4, minus 5, 2. என்கூடியே solve பண்ணுங்க. So half times A plus A transpose is going to be half times. Let's add them. 3 plus 3, 6, 3 minus 2, 1, minus 1 minus 4 is minus 5, minus 2 plus 3, 1, minus 2 minus 2 minus 4, 1 minus 5 is minus 4, minus 4 minus 1 minus 5, minus 5 plus 1 minus 4, 2 plus 2, 4. Okay, this half hour divide panna 6 by 2, 3, then half, minus 5 by 2, 1 by 2, minus 2, minus 2, minus 5 by 2, minus 2 and 2. Okay, so this is going to be half times A plus A transpose. Ipo A minus A transpose enna varka podhu? I have to write the A first. A and 3, 3, minus 1, minus 2, minus 2, 1, minus 4, minus 5, 2. So this is A minus A transpose. And now A transpose is going to be 3 minus 2 minus 4, 3 minus 2 minus 4. So I have 3 minus 2 minus 5 minus 1, 1, 2. Okay. When I subtract these two, I'm going to have in the half include panikren. So half times A minus A transpose is going to be, I can write half times the matrix. Now when I subtract 3 minus 3, 0, 3 plus 2, 5, minus 1 plus 4, 3, minus 2 minus 3 is minus 5, minus 2 plus 2 is going to be 0, 1 plus 5, 6, minus 4 plus 1 is minus 3, minus 5, minus 1, minus 6, 2 minus 2, 0. Okay. If half all divide panna, I'm going to have 0, 5 by 2, 3 by 2, minus 5 by 2, 0, 3, minus 3 by 2, minus 3, 0. Okay, so the final answer A is going to be the sum of symmetric and skew symmetric, which is the first matrix where I have 3, half, minus 5 by 2, half, minus 2, minus 2, minus 5 by 2, minus 2 and 2. So this is symmetric plus skew symmetric is going to be 0, 5 by 2, 3 by 2, minus 5 by 2, 0, 3, minus 3 by 2, minus 3, 0. இப்போ உங்களுக்கு கிடைச்சிருக்கிறது கரெக்டா தப்பான்னு எப்படி தெரியும்? You have to cross check. திரும்ப A matrixே வருதான்னு செக் பண்ணும். So I have 3 plus 0 is going to be 3. Then half plus 5 by 2, 6 by 2 again 3. Then minus 5 by 2, 3 by 2 is going to be minus 2 by 2. So minus 1 வந்துரும். Next second row la minus half minus 5 by 2. So minus 2 வருது. Minus 2 அப்படியே இருக்கு. Minus 2 plus 3 is going to be 1. Last row la I have minus 5 minus 3 by 2. So minus 4. Minus 2 minus 5 is going to be minus 5. Then last element 2 plus 0 is going to be 0. Okay. எல்லா elementயும் check பண்ணியாச்சு. Now fourth subsection. Again I have to do A plus A transpose, which is going to be 1, 5, minus 1, 2 plus A transpose is 1, 5, minus 1, 2. So when I add these two, half times A plus A transpose is going to be half times 1 plus 1, 2, 5 minus 1, 4, minus 1 plus 5 is 4, 2 plus 2, 4. When I divide by 2, I'm going to have 1, 2, 2 and 2. Okay. Now A minus A transpose. So A and 1, 5 minus 1, 2 minus 1, 5 minus 1, 2. Transpose la correct ஆயிடுங்க. So half times A minus A transpose is going to be half times correct போடுங்க. 1 minus 1 0, 5 minus of minus 1 is 6, then minus 1 minus 5 is minus 6, 2 minus 2 0. Okay. இப்போ 2 ஆல divide பண்ணா I have 0, 3 minus 3 0. So the final matrix is going to be sum of symmetric. So 1, 2, 2 and 2. 1, 2, 2 and 2 plus the skew symmetric. So 0, 3 minus 3, 0. இப்போ finally check பண்ணி பார்க்கலாமா? 1 plus 0 is going to be 1, 2 plus 3 is 5, 2 minus 3, 1, 2 plus 0, 0. Okay. So sum of symmetric and skew symmetric matrix are represent பண்ணியாச்சு. Okay. Please copy. Question number 11. If A and B are symmetric matrices of same order, then AB minus BA. Okay. So இப்போ AB symmetric matrix னு கொடுத்திருக்கு. So what does that mean? I have A transpose equals A and B transpose equals B. So AB minus BA, the whole transpose is going to be AB transpose minus BA transpose. இப்போ AB transpose என்ன? This is going to be B transpose A transpose minus this is going to be A transpose B transpose. So இப்போ B transpose is going to be B and A transpose is going to be A minus A transpose is going to be A and B transpose is going to be B. So இதில minus வெளியில எடுத்தா I have AB minus BA. So இதில என்ன தெரியுது? I have AB minus BA. The whole transpose is going to be the negative of that. For example, C transpose is going to be minus C. So what do I see from here? I see that AB minus BA is going to be skew symmetric. Okay, direct equal இருந்ததுனா it is going to be symmetric, but இங்க negative இருக்கு. So skew symmetric and the final right answer is going to be option A. Okay, please copy. Question number 12. A கொடுத்திருக்கு, then A plus A dash equals I, find the value of alpha. Okay, so A plus A dash பண்ணலாமா? So A plus A dash is going to be cos alpha minus sin alpha, cos alpha plus A transpose is going to be first row becomes the first column. So I have cos alpha minus sin alpha, cos alpha. And this is given to be I, identity matrix. So இது ரெண்டுத்தையும் add பண்ணா என்ன கிடைக்குது? I have 2 cos alpha, 0, 0, 2 cos alpha. What is the identity matrix? 1, 0, 0, 1. I have 2 cos alpha equals 1. Cos alpha equals 1 by 2. 1 by 2 na alpha is going to be 0, 1 by 2. So 60 degree, which is going to be pi divided by 3. So it is going to be option B. Okay. Please copy. So with this we are done with this exercise. Let's move on to the next topic. ரொம்ப ரொம்ப குட்டி topic. You don't have it much for the exam. அடுத்த chapterல தான் இன்னும் நிறைய வரப்போகுது. Okay. Now moving on to the next topic. இவ்வளோ நேரம் எக்ஸசைஸ்லாம் சால்வ் பண்ணியாச்சு, டிரான்ஸ்போஸ்லாம். Let's see what an invertible matrix is. இப்போ ஒரு மேட்ரிக்ஸ் இருக்கு. You have A. So you have an A inverse which is going to be 1 divided by A. இதுதானே A inverse. So basically when you multiply A times A inverse is going to give me an identity matrix. So every matrix has an inverse. Okay. For example, matrix A has an inverse which is going to be B. So இந்த இடத்துல என்ன தெரியுது? AB is giving me I, where B is going to be the A inverse. Okay, அதுதான் இங்க எழுதிருக்கோம். A times B is going to be I na A times A inverse, where B equals A inverse is going to be the identity matrix. Okay, and a rectangular matrix does not possess an inverse. ஒரு square matrix க்கு மட்டும் தான் inverse இருக்க போகுது. Okay, and AB to be defined and equal, it is necessary that matrices A and B should be square matrices of same order. ஒரே ஆர்டர்ல இருக்கணும். Okay, and B is the inverse of A, A is also the inverse of B. இப்போ A equals A dash na A dash ஓட inverse என்ன? A. Okay, so இதெல்லாம் inverse. Now, uniqueness theorem அப்படின்னா என்ன அர்த்தம்? Inverse of a square matrix if exists is unique. So, இப்போ ஒரு A இருக்கு, அதுக்கு ஒரு A dash, A inverse இருக்கு அப்படின்னா this is going to be unique. வேற எந்த மேட்ரிக்ஸ்க்குமே இது இருக்க போறது கிடையாது. Aக்கு யூனிக்கா இருக்க போறது ஒரு A inverse. Okay, that's all. So, you have a proof for that. And what is the next proof? AB the whole inverse. எப்படி transpose பார்த்தோமோ அதே மாதிரி AB the whole inverse is going to be B inverse times A inverse. Okay, இது வரைக்கும் புரிஞ்சுதா? Now, let's solve an exercise question. Matrices A and B will be inverse of each other if and only if எந்தெந்த ஆப்ஷன்ஸ்லாம் கரெக்ட்? AB equals BA. So option A, for example, if B equals A inverse, I have A times A inverse equals A inverse times A equals I. கரெக்டா ரெண்டுமே அதே தான் வரப்போகுது. First option is correct. Then AB equals BA equals 0. The second option is not correct because 0 வரக்கூடாது. Identity matrix வரணும். ரெண்டுமே 0 வந்ததுன்னா you cannot say that they are going to be inverse of each other. Okay, AB equals 0. இந்த ஆப்ஷனும் கிடையாது. Then BA equals I. AB equals 0, BA equal I னு வர முடியாது. AB யும் BA யும் ஒரே வேல்யூவா தான் இருக்கணும். Okay, and AB equals BA equals identity matrix. Okay, so this is the correct option. இந்த இடத்துல equal to I கொடுக்கல, so let me not write the first option. So it is going to be the last option. So option D is the right answer. Okay, please copy. So with this we are done with the chapter matrices. Let's move on to the next chapter. Okay, bye. All the best for your exams.